Alright, y'all, let me know if you can hear me. It should be working fine, just let me know. You here? Fantastic, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, so I'm not going to sing happy birthday, mostly because I'm terrible at singing. However, today is the 19th anniversary of Nr2003's release. So, kind of a special day. Donuts NASCAR, how are ya? Welcome to the stream. And I would say hi to Applebee's Cup Series. Hi, Applebee's Cup Series. I did it, but would, except that I already kind of said hello when we interacted over the audio check. So, today's a special night because, as you can see on the title, description, thumbnail, everything, today is the 19th anniversary of Nr2003. So, Papyrus released at the time, and still really, revolutionary racing simulator NASCAR Racing 2003 season. And it was pretty cool to get into it. I think, yeah, more than a year ago, about a year and a half ago now, I found out about it, and I've fell in love with the game ever since then. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, the other thing is that not only is the game 19 years old today, and it still works on modern computers, the other cool thing is that, you know, it's the weekend before the weekend that the next gen car is released to the world, as it races at the Coliseum, the LA Coliseum for the Clash, so that's really cool. And so it's released in real life this weekend. And Philly T, Full Circle Racing Designs on Twitter, is releasing the next gen mod. It's actually called NCS22 is the official name, but a lot of people just call it the next gen mod, including myself a lot of times. So the mod's going to be released tonight. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on it for when it's going to be released. If you are finding this boring, I encourage you, I hope that it's not going to be boring. We are actually going to do some other stuff too. But I encourage you to go check out the official stream. It's linked in the description. This is the one that Philly T, Full Circle Racing Designs, and the Joe Toe Network are all working on together. Give FCRD a follow on Twitter, and that would greatly help them out. They do a lot of great stuff for the Nr2003 community. It's fantastic, so I encourage you to go check them out, give them a follow, appreciate what they do, because a lot of the stuff on my channel can't happen without people including and similar to the Full Circle Racing Design team. It's pretty cool. So, again, thanks to them, because we couldn't do this without them. And, yeah, so I don't really have much else for you guys. I'm pretty much planning on just doing, you know, we're going to create a couple paint schemes, not for the Xyron League, I don't think, tonight. We might do a couple. I mean, this is going to be a long stream. So, I don't have a set plan. We can kind of make it up as we go, because, I mean, the official launch stream doesn't start till 9:30 Eastern. It's 7:18 Eastern right now. So, over an hour or 2 hours to go until that starts. And then that stream has to finish before the, you know, the mod is released. So, it's going to be a long time. So, we're going to stream for quite a while. And I hope that you guys are excited. We're going to do some paint schemes. We're going to do, I don't know, we'll probably do some Nr2003 simulation after the mod's release. I want to actually use it, because we can already render, but the point is to use the mod in the game. So we are going to do that. It's going to be really, really fun. That's what the Xyron League is going to be used on. It's pretty exciting. So that's being released tonight. Very exciting stuff, for me at least. I know a lot of you guys are excited too, just because the league is starting soon, and that's because this mod is being released. So yeah, I'm excited about it. Hopefully you guys are as well. Again, go check them out in the description. I got their Twitter and the official launch stream linked in the description. A little bit of some background story. And yeah, that should be about it. So without any further ado, let's Let's open up GIMP, and we will get things rolling. Let's go back to OBS. There's GIMP, and look at that. Look at that. GIMP is open. So we're going to take a look at what we can do. If you guys have any ideas, we're going to do several cars. It's not all going to be for the Xyron League. At most, it's going to be 2 for the Xyron League, but we have, you know, it's probably going to go past midnight this stream, at least for the Eastern time. If you're out west, it'll go till 9 o'clock, big deal. But for me, on the East Coast, I am, or at least the Eastern time zone, I'm probably planning on staying up till midnight, which sometimes I do, but not super frequently. So, we'll be doing that. Yeah, there you go. I like that, Donuts. The document we did for, you know, I didn't even think about that. That's genius. So let's see. Yep, Donuts, that's genius. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Not because I feel like I am a genius, just because it's, I don't know. I don't know how to phrase it. I'm trying not to sound like an idiot, but I really just do. I'm kind of randomly going. Rowdy Revan Bush, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Tonight we're going to be creating some paint schemes for Nr2003 as the next gen mod is released. I'm not going to repeat the entire introduction, so if you want to get the gist of what I said at the beginning, you can either back it up on the replay or you can go to the description. It's not that long. I make it sound a lot longer as I say it. So anyway, I'm going to go to File Explorer. You guys can't see it, but that's fine. Just leave you guys in GIMP. Where did I put it? On the desktop? There it is. Simulation log. Okay. So, got to find our roster. And I think what we're going to do is, well, do we have manufacturers? I can't remember what we have. I got to put this on there as well. So we'll see. Okay, I think we had, yeah, audio cut out for a minute. Okay, so we're back. I gotta put the capture of notepad on here as well. So that way we can have, not display capture, well, window capture, and do notepad. There it is, notepad. How about that? So we can put that up there. You guys can kind of see what we're doing. I wonder how I can format this. What if I do it this way? Trying to adjust the size of everything so it fits on the screen better. Just give me a quick moment. So, yeah, I agree. I don't think we did much on the manufacturers. So I'm thinking, because of that, maybe it's just NASCAR has a spec aero kit and it's chassis and stuff that you can do, but I don't think that it really works super well to have an entire manufacturer system going, for us at least. I think we'll just set that there. That should work pretty well. Stretch that out a little bit more. Alright, just trying to get things set up so you guys can see better. I won't be able to see this whole thing, but that's okay, I guess. So there's the notepad thing. And we gotta do this. Okay. So here's our notepad stuff. We're gonna take a look at that. Now you guys can see it. I won't be able to look at it, but I can see it in the stream on my phone. What is going on here? I hope that the stream is not about to crash. That would be an issue. There we go. Okay, so as I scroll down, we're gonna take a look at our roster. And there it is. So we got KB Motorsports, we got Chip Ganassi Racing, and these are the founding years for those of you who were not able to see. I'm a loony. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. So Hendrick, Penske, Wayne Taylor Racing, Richard Childress Racing, DEI, Roush Fenway, Junior Motorsports, Richard Petty Motorsports, Air Jordan Racing, and Carl Edwards Racing. We're gonna maybe we can create a schedule tonight too. I'm gonna work. I've already downloaded several tracks today. I reinstalled Nr2003, just reset everything. So yeah, let's see. Who wanna start with? It's up to you guys. Who are we starting with here? Gotta make sure that my phone is working so I can see the chat. Jimmy? Is Jimmy on here? No, he's not. Yeah, we don't have Jimmy Johnson on this roster. We have Bush, Burton, Gibbs, Truex Jr., Chastain, yada yada yada. Crazy Sports Kid, we will be making your car. I don't know when. That's a good question. Probably. I mean, I don't have a lot of people that are really excited to do their own car, like specifically asking for it. So maybe we can do it tomorrow, actually. I think that's not a bad plan. There's a lot of NASCAR real life action going on tomorrow, so it won't completely be that, but, or not completely. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so we do have Hamlin. We don't have Johnson because he retired in the simulation. So we we do have Jimmy. Huh. I had no idea he was on there. I'm sorry. Yeah, so we can do your car tomorrow. Yep, Jimmy's on the 48. I see. We have Hamlin and Johnson. So we'll do those two first. Let's take a look. I think we're just going to use the next gen test car grill because it looks cool. I mean, you can't tell me that does not look menacing. I'm sorry if you think it doesn't, because it means you're missing out on excitement because it looks menacing. So, yeah, let's do... Yeah, we can do Johnson first. We'll start with Jimmy. So, did we have a sponsor for that? No, I was going to do that later on, but I never thought to do it. I never got to it, partially because I wasn't planning on doing this tonight. So let's see. Let's go and take... I don't know, do we want to do Ally? Do we want to do Lowe's? I don't know why my mouse is having so much trouble, so I might not be able to click stuff with it very much. First thing we got to do is just get the 48 logo. So let's go get that from Google Images, one of the greatest resources for motorsport designs that has ever existed. Just take that one, paste that in there, boom. I didn't customize the generic template yet either for my my own designs to be optimized for it, so if I have to adjust anything, I'm sorry. Just haven't gotten to you know, doing that yet. Oh, Carvana. That's not a bad idea. Let's do Carvana. What do we want to do for number placement? I didn't think about this. I think we could do... I kind of want... No, you guys wouldn't enjoy that. I was thinking we could put it on the rear window, because that's what I think they should do. But I don't know that that's a great idea to do that. Because I don't think you guys will enjoy it. You know what? I think this is what we're going to do. We're going to shrink the car number, and we're going to put it in front of the rear wheel. And that way we've got a whole bunch of sponsorship space. I know it's not traditional, it's not even that big, but I think this could be fun. Yeah, so the Nr2003, yeah, donuts, that's a good idea. Optional for any team. So the mod will be released. I have a link in the description to the release stream, the official stream. It's going to be released, well, the stream is going to be at 9:30 Eastern, and then after that stream concludes is when the mod goes live. So it's not online yet, but it will be soon. So yeah, I see what you mean, donuts. So yeah, it's going to be released tonight. It is today, but it hasn't happened yet. It's going to be after that stream, which starts at 9:30. I don't know when it's going to end, but when it ends, that's when it is. Yeah, it is a small number. I think that this could look cool. Still, though. Especially with the Carvana logo, you can kind of stretch it all the way over. I don't know, though. I think it could be cool as long as it's somewhere on the main door panel, like not on the quarter panel, but somewhere near there. I think that this could work really well. So let's just put, what if we did it that way? Put the config and the number right there. Do I think the cars are going to be safer in real life? I don't think there's going to be much of a difference in safety. I think it's going to be about the same. I know that NASCAR has put such a effort into, you know, not being a dangerous sport. I mean, not being as dangerous of a sport. If they wanted to not be a dangerous sport, they'd have to stop being NASCAR, and be, you know, something else. So that's not going to happen. But I think that it will be a safe car, not necessarily safer than the Gen 6, but it won't be any worse, I don't think. What happened to the Xyron Xfinity series? That's a good question. Basically, I had a big, huge computer reset on my laptop, which since has pretty much been retired, except for when I'm traveling. Unfortunately, it just can't really happen because I lost all the progress and all the files related to the rosters and everything. I don't have any of it anymore. So I kind of reset all the Xyron League stuff, and there is new stuff on its way. If you're interested in signing up, there are instructions on a video. It's pretty recent on my channel, so you can always take a look at that. So anyway, we're going to do a Carvana car. So, Carvana. Yeah, the new cars do look fantastic. Hampton, I am not worried about it. As long as you are okay to watch the stream, then no worries. No need to apologize for being late. We didn't really do much anyway. We put 248s on a template. That was about it. I'm not very productive. So I like to do stuff where it doesn't look too boxy or whatever, boxed in. So since I'm not actually working for a sponsor, we are not going to act like we're working for a sponsor here. And we are going to do it how we want to for the, you know, for the paint scheme. So, that's actually interesting. There is an F1 mod for Nr2003. It's based on, I think, the 2009 cars. And I'm actually working, I repeat, I'm working on a F1 2022 mod. That's just funny that you mentioned it. Hampton, we are doing many cars tonight, probably. More of the cars than I've ever done in the stream, which I think is like 3 at most, if I've ever even done that. We're going to do quite a few because the stream's going for a long time. So, yeah, I don't know. The roster I have, did I make a simulation series of it on the channel? If you mean the Xyron League's roster, then no, I have not done that, but we're going to work on a couple of those schemes tonight. Doritos and Mountain Dew Chase Elliott Coca-Cola car. That's a lot of sponsors. Is he on here? He is somewhere. Yeah, he's in the 24 still. So we might do that. I don't know for sure what we're gonna do yet for all the cars, but we'll come up with something. And no, we don't have to leave it as a gray base either for this one. Yeah, there is a 2020 Indycar mod as well, which I have actually streamed an F1 car pack of. I just realized that there's a shape inside the Carvana logo. So what if we do something like this? Just rotate it, scale it up. I know it's not the perfect looking thing, but in-game you won't really notice the perfection of a texture. So, yeah, there is a thing there. Donuts, no worries. You can be back later. I mean, there's a lot of streaming left to do tonight, so no worries. I don't know that I can find the exact shade of blue that Carvana uses on Jimmy's car. I just can't find it. So what we're going to do is just improvise and pick our own color for a shade of blue. I think it's more of a, let's see. There it is. Pretty close to that. Boom. That actually looks pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, I am making custom cars. Yep. I am making Nr2003 cars, actually. That's what I'm doing here. So, yeah, this is the next gen mod template. That's actually already been released for Nr2003. The only thing that hasn't been released is, you know. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the subscription. That actually does mean a lot. I appreciate that you find it interesting. So we're gonna try and do the Xyron League and all that too. I got a lot of stuff on my plate, not only on YouTube, but just in general, so I don't know how much I can keep adding to the channel, but I'm gonna try and add as much as I can. So, yeah, let's see what we can do for a 48 car here. I think I warped this a little bit. It's not going to be exactly the way it's supposed to be, but it'll be closer if we do an adjustment. So let's see. I don't know. Oh, mouse is dying again. Okay. So I think we should probably brighten this up so it's not gray. I think that'll help a lot. So make that a white Carvana logo. I'm going to take a look. We might just kind of transfer the real paint scheme from, or the livery is what they call it in IndyCar. And we might just kind of replicate it for a, you know, what do you call it? A stock car, and just kind of move it in there as its own thing. So I think what I'm going to do is open up a new image and just create a reference photo document. So now I can see what the original looks like. That is actually really close, the blue I picked. Seeing as a lot of F1 drivers are here, what happened to F1? So the story with that is, let me take a look. Yeah, so F1, part of it is that a lot of us just enjoy F1, so we decided that F1 drivers would show up. But in this universe, the FIA, F1's owners, or FIA's sanctioning body, whatever you call it, bought NASCAR. And so they're kind of like different stuff. It's kind of like how NASCAR, ISC own IMSA and all that. It's like the same thing, except NASCAR is IMSA and F1 is NASCAR, kind of. So I don't know. It's hard to explain with an analogy, but yeah, that's what happened. So they were bought by that. Which year is my favorite NASCAR from 2001 to 2022? It's an interesting question. I don't know exactly what you mean by NASCAR. I would assume you mean like the generation of NASCAR, so I would expect that you mean like Gen 4, Gen 5, Gen 6, Gen 7, which is the next gen. I'm going to go with the Gen 7, the next gen, just because it looks so cool. And being a graphic designer, I really enjoy, taking a look at those kind of things. So I think what we can do for this car, though, just maybe, is what if we just do, I don't know, could do something like that. First I gotta grab the yellow that they use on this car. And let's see, I'm trying to think of a design. How many of these have, how many am I doing these? I don't have a specific number, but more than one. More than 3, I should say. We're gonna do several. How's your week going? Sorry to hear that, Hampton. Sorry to hear that. 2012 cars. That's, oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, so I would assume you mean like you like the 2011, 2012 version of the COT. That actually is one that I like as well. My first NASCAR race was Atlanta 2008. Kurt Busch won the Cobalt Tools 500. I was, 6 years old? So I chose to cheer for the highest running blue car, which was Kurt Busch at the time that we tuned in. And that was, that was the day that I became a NASCAR fan, and that has since become a motorsports in general fan, at least auto racing. So I enjoyed that. So let's see. I don't know exactly what I want to do for this car, for the scheme at least. I think we could do... Oh, I don't know. What if we just did something simple like this? I mean, it doesn't always have to be super complex and detailed. Sometimes you just do something simple and it really works nicely. So let's grab the blue. And let's see, that's the logo, or the number. How many drivers are in this lineup? It's like 25 or 26. I don't know exactly how many it is, but it's something like that. Let's see. I think if we just do this, it'll look pretty cool. And that's not it, but I think that could definitely be a start. I think that you guys might agree. And then the other thing I'm thinking is we have the halo on the Carvana logo over here. So what if we used that as a... Really, you're better at driving IndyCars than NASCAR. That's funny. I actually had pretty much never driven on Nr2003. I've always just watched the AI do it, which I still think is a blast. But I got a sim racing setup, like literally in the past week, and so I tried tonight, like before the stream, I tried my Fanatec F1 wheel on Nr2003, and it was incredible. Like literally the craziest, coolest thing. So that was fun, I have to say. I didn't expect it to really function with it, but it does. So, testament to Nr2003's timely strength or whatever. I don't know. It stood the test of time, which I think is cool. Yeah, exactly. F1 and NASCAR merged is basically what it is. So, I don't know. This is already looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. So what if we did... I don't know. I've used a lot of the design space already on the Carvana logo, but what if we took an Ally logo? Actually, let's do the Lowe's logo. So there's that. Let's paste that in there. I think we could do some logos maybe in that blue area, because I don't care about what the sponsors want for their coloring. I'm just doing what I want. And I think that this could be a good way to do it, although I made that way too small. I don't know what's wrong with my mouse. It's having major trouble. The battery's probably low, but I don't have time to change it. So I brought a backup mouse just in case. Always do. So let's put Lowe's over here. Probably have to make it a black logo so that you can see it better. And yeah, what do you guys think of that so far? I mean, it's not much, but it's something. And I think we could just put a couple of Jimmy's career sponsors on there, like, you know, Lowe's, Ally. What else? We could do... I don't know. What else? Jimmy didn't really have a lot of sponsors because he had a couple sponsors that were really loyal. So it's hard to find anything that he's really had that wasn't. Oh, you know, we're going to put this one here, and then we'll put something else in the middle. I don't think this is actually a black logo. I think it's like a dark blue somehow. So let's do that. Make sure. Okay. So now we have a decent... oh yeah, Cobalt tools. We could do Cobalt tools. Yeah, I mean, we can definitely put PS2. Oh, let's put PS5. I kind of like that idea. I don't actually have a PS5. I have a Series X. But I like that idea. Sometimes just stuff that doesn't quite make sense in reality can be fun for a concept scheme. So let's do PlayStation 5, because why not? Like, seriously though, why not? Let's put that right there. It actually fits really well on this car as well. Really nicely right there. There you go. Now we've got a whole bunch of logos. I think that the Ally could be purple and it would stand out, but then the problem is that they're not the main sponsor and you don't want it to detract from Carvana. So I think we'll probably leave Ally as a black logo just like the other two, because it's just a secondary on this car. And so that's a good use of space, I would say. I don't know exactly what I want to do on the quarter panel. Yeah, I only had an Xbox One until recently when I got a Series X as well. And a PS1 and a PS2, nice. Let's see. What can I do for... I don't know. Trying to think what we can do for this car, but I really have no ideas right now. So we have, I don't know, could do maybe something else down here, like at the bottom of the car. Could do something at the back of the car. Oh, here's an idea. Watch this. This is going to be a very simple scheme, but that's okay, I think. A lot of people don't like simple schemes. I have a special place in my heart for simple schemes, I guess. I don't have a problem with them. Quite often, they're better than complicated schemes, so no reason to hate on them. So I think if we did something like this, and then I'm going to do something more as well. It's not just this little stripe continuing to the quarter panel. We're going to do a design all the way over to here, and then I gotta get the wireframe. Looney Tunes, that was a Jimmy sponsor, yeah, kind of. Wasn't it like a collaboration of someone with something, or something with Hendrick or something somehow? It wasn't just a sponsorship from Looney Tunes, I don't think. It was some sort of connection, but I definitely see what you're saying. I hope I can make it to the mod release, because I'm already getting tired. So there's that. Oh, here's an idea. Watch this. So I think what we could definitely try is... Oh, that didn't work yet. I want to try and make an angled kind of corner. And we're going to do that, just about that. And then we'll just put the yellow right there. And that actually looks pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, 103 minutes left until it goes live. Not to mention the whole stream, which I won't be watching. I wouldn't like be bored by it, I don't think. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but I was planning on doing a stream tonight, so I didn't really look into it. Yeah, so this actually looks pretty good. I like this. It's kind of boring on the... Oh yeah, Microsoft. Why don't we do that? Let's put that on the quarter panel. Microsoft logo. There we go. Seems like my mouse cuts out for about 10 seconds every 5 minutes or so. So hopefully we can just survive until then. Let's see, let's make that black as well. Look at the chat. Was Red Bull really one of his sponsors? That is so cool, because I'm a Seb Vettel fan, so I think Red Bull's awesome. I'm also a Kurt Busch fan, so I think that Monster is awesome, but whatever. Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that. You can't put Microsoft Xbox One on PS5. Scrap that idea. Yeah, Dale Earnhardt. Yeah, is he on? His team is still on there because he, in the what ifs in that simulation, he never crashed in 2001. So he and I think he was a 10-time champion too, right? So He was impressive in that simulation. What else do we have here? I'm trying to think of a sponsor. I can't do Chevrolet because it's no manufacturers. It's literally just teams. So we can't do like Chevrolet or anything. We could certainly do, I don't know. Yeah, 10 times champ. Okay. Okay, so that'll work better there. Just do that adjustment. I'm trying to think of a sponsor. We can always think of it later. I should probably save this so that I don't lose the progress that we've made. Alright, let's save that. Mountain Dew. We could do Mountain Dew. Oh, NTD data. That's a good idea. Let's do NTT data, because they're actually on the Carvana car. Yeah, I like that idea. Who said that? Applebee's Cup Series. Yep, let's do that. I like that idea a lot. So, put that there, shrink it down, make it a black logo so that it's visible on the light blue. There we go. Alright, so there's that. That's actually working really well. I like the way that this is coming out. So, we have a good start. Yeah, there's no reason not to create a series. I mean, if you have Windows 10, then you can, I mean, I don't use very many paid softwares, so you can get the mod for free, you can get the game for free, you can get the templates for free, you can get the GIMP software that I'm using for free, you can get Blender for free, you can get OBS, which is how I stream, for free. It's all free. And so everything I'm using tonight is free and publicly available. So no reason not to go create a series if you want to. Whoops. Try and grab that without turning off the wire. There we go. I like the way that looks. I really do. Alright, let's see. Yeah, Nr2003 you can get for free. It's not for sale anymore, you just kind of find it. Yeah, it's hard to explain. You can Google YouTube tutorials. That's how I do it. Yeah, you can get Nr2003 just by heading to YouTube and watching a tutorial. So let's take a look at how else we can improve this car though, because I almost wonder. Oh, here's an idea. It's simple. I mean, that's what this whole scheme is. But I think that just adding a white stripe down here could give it a little bit more pop to it and just a little bit more color. So let's try that. Yeah, see, that already makes it look a little better. Then we can move this up a little bit, give it a little more space. And, wow, this is looking pretty sharp already. The Washington Commanders. Huh. Alright. Yeah, the disc is $100 roughly, yep. The disc is expensive, but you can get it for free as well without the disc. Wonder, I probably could add it to the description. Let me just add it to the description. Hey, we are only one subscriber away from 400. How about that? That's kind of cool. How do I get to the live dashboard? There it is. Alright, so I'm just adding the Nr2003 tutorial. Okay, let's not get copyright strike from having an ad on there. Alright, so you may have to refresh the stream, but I did just update the description. And yeah, you're gonna head out? Alright, well, I will see you. Your disc was only 28, wow. So, yeah, I'll see you, donuts. But yeah, yeah, disc is a good option as well, but I just added the description, or to the description to show how you can, you know, get it just digital. So let's see. And close that, and let's take a look. I'm not really in a rush to make anything happen super quickly, because I don't know if you can change the spotter for Nr2003. That's a good question. I know you can change the engine sounds. There are sound packs out there. I'm assuming you probably know that based off what I've seen you saying in the chat. Yeah, if your disc doesn't work, you can always look at the video. I don't know if the disc will work if you do mods, kind of like how current games won't let you go online if you're playing a mod. But you can definitely do mods. Can you really change the spotter in Nr2003? I don't know if you can. I don't think there is a way. Let me Google it. Oh, huh. Okay, so it is possible. I think. I'm gonna watch a quick tutorial and see how we can do it. I don't really drive, so I don't really feel like I need to install it, but I think it is possible. Spotter pack. Yeah, so they have different spotter packs. I will... How can I link that in the chat? What if I do this? Okay, I'll paste that in the chat. Here's how to get custom spotter. I think. I didn't watch the whole thing. You did everything right in the download. Huh. Yeah, so I guess it might be possible. I just put it in the chat. But I don't know. So in the download before... if you just watch the tutorial and do everything exactly the same, it works. I've done it many times, and I still don't have the process memorized. I kind of just do what the tutorial says. Sometimes I know it's hard to not miss steps on a tutorial, but we can absolutely try to find a way. If you need a voice for a spotter mod, Hampton's willing to volunteer. I like that. That's funny. And cool, I like that as well. It's funny just because I've never thought of somebody just being the spotter in a game, just some random person. But that's a good idea. I don't know how it would work, but I'm sure there's a way to create custom sounds. You have to do all the different sounds though, all the different voices. Let's see though. For this car, I really don't know what I want to do. That's all there is to it. No, 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 no. Internet's dying. God bless you all. Have a good night if the internet dies on me. It does it all the time for those of you who don't know. Okay, we're good. We're good again. Cool. So, let's take a look at this paint scheme. I'm not sure exactly what to do. And we don't necessarily have to paint too much either. If we want to talk about other stuff and just do Q&A or whatever, or Nr2003 Q&A, That is fine by me. I don't have a problem with that. So let's take a look at the scheme, unless you guys are kind of bored by the scheme. I'm not sure I understand. Lando Norris is your favorite Formula One driver and is on there. On where? On YouTube? Lando does have a YouTube channel, if that's what you mean. Yeah, he is. Glad you like the scheme. Oh, on the list, yeah. Yep, Lando's on the list. So, we will get to some other stuff, like that one. Maybe we can do that scheme tonight. I mean, we've got plenty of time. Oh, I'm tired. Yeah, so, I don't know. Let's take a look at how we can make this scheme more complete. Because right now it looks fine, other than the fact that it's very boring at the front end of the car. So I'm thinking if we do something like this, kind of just paint over the splitter. Why is my mouse having so much trouble? This is not going to end well if I can't use the mouse. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. No. There we go. Starting to get there. There we go. Okay. So let's put a white stripe on the splitter. And then we can do, I don't know. Maybe we can do the same thing as the front. Oh, here's an idea. Here's an idea. Just kind of use the vent as a design element, and that'll work kind of nicely. Oh, here, did it wrong. I did it backwards. Forgive me. Let's try that. Okay, so that's the color on top. Put that there. There, that looks a little better already. Just give it a bit of a design. We might do some Xyron series schemes tonight. I don't know exactly what the plan is. Like I said, we'll probably do some. We're not doing them yet. I mean, we've literally got until past midnight, and we got like 4 hours left. I mean, this stream is at least going until the mod's release, so we can test it. Not really testing it; it'll work because it's already been tested a lot. But like, try it, use it. So until then, this stream will not end. Yeah, so we'll definitely, well, not definitely, but we'll most likely be able to do some Xyron League stuff, but we're not guaranteed to. But I would expect so, yeah. Okay, let's do that. I know it kind of looks, I don't know. Let's see. Trying to think of maybe a different color that we could use. If we do, oh, that could work. Let's try that. Just give it another color. Another shade of blue. Alright, I like that. I like that. What do we think of... maybe just flipping this over to the other side for now. Alright, so there's that. So we'll merge that down. Cool. So we've got quite a scheme going actually now. It's starting to look a little better. Except for this one issue that it's having, where I totally messed up. Actually, let's do it this way. Let's try this. There, that should work better. So now we can kind of make the design work its way around to the other side of the car. I'm also going to continue this stripe down here. Okay, so that looks better. This is what the car might look like, something like it. I mean, there's no way to predict it, but it's definitely not completely unlike it, other than the fact that the number is smaller, but I mean, scale it up a little bit and you got something that works pretty well. So, ooh, I don't know. What if we did this as well? If my mouse will cooperate. Nope, not going to cooperate yet. Come on, we can do it. There we go. Okay, the mouse has cooperated just enough that we can put... I think we're going to do this color. Nope, that's not going to look good. Put that there. We're going to take the roof number and make it a bright blue. There we go. Alright, so we got a that doesn't look very good with the bright. Yeah, Jimmy does need that one last win. We never really got to feel like it was coming to an end. It just kind of came to an end without us knowing. So, I definitely agree with that, that's for sure. It's not the same shade. Let's fix that. Come on. I can definitely do this. I can definitely get this mouse to work. If not, then we're going to have a major issue with the entirety of the stream. So, oh, that looks pretty good. I like that. So, what do we think? I mean, it doesn't have to go on forever and ever, if that makes sense. We can always just call it quits with this scheme. I don't mean the stream has to go on forever and ever either, but I don't know. I think this works pretty well. Try and trim that so it doesn't look weird. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I would say it does look pretty much finished off, other than the right side. But I mean, if you just take a look at this, I mean, it looks pretty finished off. I think you're right. So let's try this. Let's just grab all the graphics and move them to the other side. Oh shoot, I forgot one thing. Got to put the white on the quarter panel. Otherwise it won't look quite finished off. It'll look incomplete. I mean, it's not complicated, but it works, I think. I mean, it's not a bad scheme by any stretch of imagination. I mean, by some stretches of imagination, but not every stretch of imagination. Grab that and that. And we're just going to move it to the other side. And then we can move on to Denny Hamlin, I think, right? Oh, I guess I'm saving. Sometimes I accidentally save and then it crashes and I'm like, good thing I saved. So, and I didn't even mean to, it just, sometimes it works out that way, which is always nice. That's not how it's supposed to look. There we go. Okay, so there's our graphic on both sides, which is fantastic. So let's merge it down so it's all one layer. Gotta find the 48, skew it the other way. Okay, so there's the 48. Gotta get the Carvana logo as well as the contigs. And we just gotta wrap up some other elements of the car. For some reason, oh, that's why. Yeah, so it's gonna have to get scaled down just a little bit. That's okay though. And then we gotta just copy our contigs over to the other side. Probably put NTT data on the deck lid. I think that'll work pretty well. Move that there. Duplicate the Ally logo. Rockwell automation car. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what his Rockwell automation car looks like. We'll probably stick with FedEx though. Probably just, oh, I'm thinking, I don't know. I mean, Hamlin, what team is he at? I didn't even think about that. Hamlin is on... There he is, DEI. Okay. Oops, is that still there then? Yes, it is. Okay. So, yeah, we could do something like that, like a throwback for Denny. I'm thinking maybe a new sponsor too, like Mac Tools or something. Just something that's in racing, but not necessarily with Hamlin before. Where is the NCT data logo? There it is. There we go. Is the new NASCAR game for consoles still doing okay, or does it still suck? It's okay. I mean, it's not the worst game. In my opinion, it's been fun. I definitely enjoy playing online. It's definitely something I enjoy. Yeah, it's okay. It takes some getting used to for me. I just recently got it, so I haven't exactly played it a lot, but yeah, the silly season feature in 21 is pretty good. I haven't played career mode, but I've heard that it's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it for this scheme. I think we're just going to put Carvana on the deck too. Make sure it's a color that actually is visible on here as well. It's kind of important. There's that. It's been a long time since I did an F1 livery on here too, on a stream. Hey, Ashok, how you doing? Appreciate it. Just do that. There we go. Alright, so now you can kind of see how this scheme's going to look. I think we're going to do a black rear bumper, or maybe a white rear bumper. That could look nice. Maybe we'll just stick with, I think we'll stick with what we have on the... Oh, here's what we can do. We're going to do a yellow, because why not? There we go. That'll look cool. Don't have any taillights on it, though, right now. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's been a really long time to wait for this stream or for the mod to release. I agree. It's gonna take a long time. It feels like. I mean, still over an hour and a half until the a little less than an hour and a half until the release stream starts, and then the whole thing has to happen before the mod's released. So it'll be a while. I'll check into that also once it starts. I'll start kind of tuning in a little bit just to give it some attention because it's a big deal for Nr2003. Let's see. Yeah, you can say you helped with choosing the sponsor. Let's see. Let's take this. Make that black so it looks better on the yellow bumper. There's that. And you know what's nice about not having taillights, which I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of for this particular car pack, but we can make it nice and big on the back bumper, and that'll look nice. Oh shoot, what happened to Carvana? Oh no. I messed that up. Oops. That was a bit of a mistake. So let's fix that. Oops. There we go. Okay, now we have a Carvana on both sides. Yeah, exactly. I forgot to copy it. I just rotated it. Yeah, it's tricky to learn how to paint the cars. It just takes time to kind of figure out what you like and what other people like and how to kind of combine both things into one. It takes a lot of practice. I mean, I didn't become good at it overnight, and part of it's that everybody has their own talents and abilities. I am just so happening to be lucky at being good at something that I really enjoy. Um, and obviously, I'm not as good as I am now just by being good at it naturally. I did a lot of practice. Yeah, exactly. Forgetting to add the front and back bumper. Yep, I know exactly what you mean. I don't even know if I really intend to do that much more. I'm gonna put them on this one though, especially on the back bumper. Where is the 48? There it is. But yeah, I'm glad you feel me because I agree. It's hard to remember all the details that you have to do. So there's that. Let's put this here. And then, you know what? Let's just do it in dark blue as well over here. I don't know how smooth the front... Oh, it's pretty smooth. So we can use the... Just put the number right there. It's going to look kind of like a Gen 4 mixed with the next gen. Denny did used to have interstate batteries, didn't he? At least a little bit. Sport clips could be something we do. Let's do sport clips. That could be a good idea. What? Jimmy's with Hendrick on here. So let's do a Hendrick Motorsports logo. I'll put it on the front bumper and the back bumper. And that'll pretty much wrap up this scheme. And I think... Oh no, the stream hasn't started yet for the release. I was going to say maybe we could take a look at, you know, the release stream, but it hasn't started yet, so we're not going to do that. Crop that to content, and we'll move this over here. Yeah, sorry, Marcus. I didn't intend to it wasn't something that I intended to not do the Xyron Xfinity. And there are still signups. You can sign up for the Xyron League to have your own car. It won't be you would have to sign up for another team. You wouldn't be able to create your own team, but you can choose your own sponsor and car number and stuff. So you can definitely have your own car still. That I would create. It's not going to be your own team name, whatever it is, whatever you call it. I'm going to duplicate that so you can actually kind of read it. Oops. Okay, do that. No, you don't actually have to ask them if you get onto another team. You just tell me what team you want to be on, because I'm kind of moderating to make sure that everybody picks appropriate team and driver names. So there's no worries about that kind of thing because I can manually override, or not manually, but you know what I mean, administratively override what you guys choose. So you can definitely be on another team. It's just you have to choose one and send a comment on the signups. Yeah, it's closed for creating a team. I didn't communicate that very well, but yeah, Marcus, you can definitely comment on that. And that was my intention, was that when it was filled up to slow down the influx of signups, there would only be signing on to a new team. But you can definitely do that. Yeah, basically that's how it would work. If somebody tells me to put them on your team, they get put on there. Um, and the reason being, it doesn't. I mean, there's no like offensive names or anything, no racial slurs, no bad sponsors. Yeah, exactly. So exactly, Officer Waters Gaming. If somebody joins your team, um, it would be like DEI. It's literally just a teammate. So that's pretty much how it'll work. First thing we're going to do for this scheme, though, is we are going to render it, because why not? First thing I want to do, though, is... What else do we have here? We have that. Shading needs to be on. The wheels are going to be chrome, because why not? Leave that. I think we're going to do the Camry hood vents, though, because I think it looks better with this particular design. Or, you know, this particular model body for the next gen. Yeah, you are a moderator, that's true. Officer Waters Gaming. I gotta make you a moderator. I gotta get to that someday. So, yep, we will, FCRD. That is Full Circle Racing Designs. They're the ones that are creating the next gen mod, so you can thank them for the Xyron League in a lot of ways. I'm painting and running it, but I wouldn't be able to really successfully do that without them, so definitely gonna have to do that. Marcus, congratulations on the comment. I will be taking a look at that probably tomorrow morning, because this, well, one, because the stream is going until partially into tomorrow morning most likely, but I don't know. I will definitely take a look at that. So anyway, shut off the mask, save it. Oh shoot, I gotta do the windshield banner. Since we got so much time, I'm not really worried about taking a while to perfect all the details. So, oh, here's what we could do on the other side of the banner, is put a 48 logo and just neutralize the color. Oh, here it is. So, duplicate that, scale it this way. Oops. Gotta turn off shading again because I'm doing all this stuff. Okay, there we go. So I want to move this over to the windshield banner layer. Okay, so we don't want that one. We want this to be here. And now I'm going to make this a white car number. The Xyron track. I don't know. I haven't really gotten that far yet. I've started to work on it, but I really have no idea what I'm doing in Sandbox. So I have to continue looking into it before I can stream it. Just because, one, I'll humiliate myself, and two, you guys don't want to watch me humiliate myself. So, not going to do that yet, but we will definitely get to it. Let's see. Trying to do the name. So we'll put Johnson. Oops. Oh my, I'm moving GIMP. Didn't leave it full screen. Whoops. Okay. So, can duplicate that. Whoops. And then there we go. Just use that for a reference. Yeah, you can have two sponsors. Two sponsors is fine. Yeah, well, and the other cool thing is that Lefty Designs is actually, I believe, is the one that made these templates as well. So you can appreciate Noah Sweet as well for his contribution. He did a lot of the, at least the early work for the template. I know that. So I definitely appreciate him as well, and he's been very helpful to me as well in some things, like, you know, and as well as a lot of other designers too, just promoting other designers with his following. Yeah, the Splash and Go scheme isn't super great. I don't know. The Clash could be at Sebring, but I think that this is something that gets a lot more attention, and it's a business too, so you have to pay attention to the business side of it. Um, is that it? Is that the whole car? I think that's the whole car. Oh, okay. Okay. So Looney. Okay. Yeah, we can put Looney on there. Yeah, the original cup templates I really never use because they don't race the original cup series templates in real life because one, they don't race templates in real life. They race cars with wraps, but I mean, what you know what I mean. Um, yeah, exactly. The Clash of the Coliseum is a big deal. It's gonna get a lot of attention. So I don't think they're gonna move it for a while. At least if it's successful on Sunday, they won't. So we'll see. So yeah, let's let's take one last look at this car. I think it's about done. So what we're gonna do is save it, and we're gonna export it. Oh shoot, I gotta turn off the mask, and I got to turn on the shading. Export it. Actually, save it first. And now we're gonna take a look at it rendered. Yeah, that was actually the plan, Officer Waters Gaming. We're gonna use the DEI number set because I know enough. Because my following isn't super small, but it's enough that I can kind of individually notice my viewers and what they like as far as drivers and stuff. So I know that you like the DEI stuff and the Earnhardt family. So I was planning on doing DEI Childress kind of numbers. Let's see. So I gotta fix this. Turn off Camaro generic. Go to that camera view. Is this Eevee right now? Alright, so let's switch the generic paint job. You guys can't see it yet, but there's not really a point because you can't see the car yet. Ooh, that actually looks pretty good. I like that. Okay. So, now all we need to do is change the thing to Blender. And there we go. You can kind of see how the car will look in the game. It'll look better in the game, but still. That's funny. Painting a car while watching someone else paint a car is oddly fun and satisfying. I agree. Could be kind of fun. Yeah, no problem, Officer Waters. No problem. No worries about that. I don't have a problem with those kind of requests. Marcus, I can always make you a paint scheme too. I was expecting to get a lot more requests over those, which is why I asked for payment for it, just more to limit how many people would ask for it, and because people do need to have a job in this world. But yeah, Marcus, I can definitely make you a scheme. Let's see. What do we think of this car? It's not so bad. Is this car for the Xyron League? No, it is for the What If car pack, which I don't think A-Shock was here for, at least most of it. But yeah, this is for that series. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like that. That is not a bad scheme. It'll look good in the game, I think. And the number's not like super small either. Like you can certainly see it. Alright, let's see. Trying to think how we're gonna proceed for this stream. I really wish the mod was out right now because I'd love to just test it in game, but that's not how it works. Gotta wait for it, wait for the real release. So we'll wait on that. Yeah, let's see what else we can do here. I like those chrome rims, metallic rims. They look nice on the you know, the next gen car and on this scheme on its own. Yep, that'll work. That is certainly something that works for me, this scheme. Yeah, I think it works. Kind of just having fun exploring the model, because why not? Hello, hello, Mr. Driver. Still can't see him. There he is. Mr. Race Car Driver, SNG. Kind of fun to just explore the car. Yeah, so I think that's about it for this car. Oh shoot. Yeah, I think it works. Appreciate it, Marcus. Glad you like it. A lot of people could be a real-life paint scheme designer, actually. A lot of people could, but I appreciate Applebee's Cup Series. There are some things that I could probably do better than the real designers. Some of them. A lot of them are people that start out just like me, kind of just creating them and posting them, and then the teams actually have them. The 11 for JGR. Alright, Kevin Harvick. What's the Discord? Do I have an invite ready right now? I don't think I do. Yeah, we got plenty of time, but I will definitely add that to the description at some point. Yeah, so I think we could certainly take a look at the Hamlin car that we were thinking about. We could do... I'm trying to think of other things that we could work on for this scheme. Brian can't talk apparently. Ryan Rodriguez, welcome to the stream. Yeah, this doesn't look half bad. Your favorite driver and the favorite manufacturer. There you go. Makes sense to me. Oh, sweet, we're there. I didn't know that. Thank you. I don't know who's at or who was the 400th sub, but I appreciate it. I haven't seen it yet. Now I gotta take a look. Mine hasn't refreshed since 399. Look at that, 400 subscribers. That's cool. Thanks to all you guys for helping me get there. That's pretty cool. It's not exactly, you know, a super impressive number, but it's something. So, thanks to all of you for the subscribers and the likes and the not relationships like real life relationships, but you know, online relationships are still in a way relationships. So, we're getting close to 500. That would be a cool milestone to hit sometime soon. So, excited about that. That's pretty cool. That's fun. Yeah, this doesn't look half bad. I like this scheme though. Jimmy Jam, like that. Huh. I just want to think of how else can we improve this if we need to. I mean, it looks decent, but it's not perfect. So I want to see how else can we improve it. And I don't know. Might not be able to. Maybe it's fine. FedEx and Nintendo. Yeah, we might do something in the back, but I kind of like the way it looks. I kind of like it. Just simple on the back. I mean, this whole thing is pretty simple. I think we'll probably leave it. I think it works pretty well. Take a look at the back side of the car. Here's a couple different camera views. Yeah, that's not a bad looking car. So now I gotta switch to GIMP again. Hold on. Close that. Close the Johnson car after saving it. Oop, I guess it's just gonna close on its own. Good thing I saved it. And